What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, everybody, everything. This is my second video. This video today, I was stuck between topics. I was gonna do gay segregation, but I'm gonna save that for probably next week's video. This video is actually on the church and Barack Obama. I'm sure a lot of you have heard and are aware that Barack Obama is now supporting gay rights. It's something that he's picked up on his campaign. It's actually something that he's been supporting since he was running for state senate, about 6 or 7 years ago. And well, recently the church has decided to. A lot of the Pentecostal, Baptist, sanctified churches in the black community have decided to no longer back him because they feel like him backing gay rights or homosexual rights is blasphemy and abomination to Christ. That it's a sin and so on. So I guess this video to me is for just to get my opinion out, because a lot of people ask me how I feel about this, so I'm finally giving them a definitive answer. I feel like as black people, we have no room or right. Me being multiracial and growing up with my black family, my mother who's African American and Native American, my grandmothers who are Native African American, growing up with them and growing up in the inner city of Chicago, I feel like we've got no room or right to segregate or to discriminate against anyone. When the 500 years of us as Americans was all derived from segregation, racism, and prejudice. I feel like black people, we soon forget, while we're pointing our finger at homosexuality and at what we don't understand, we soon forget that not even 40 years ago, that was us. We were the ones who couldn't get marital benefits. We couldn't marry who we want to marry. We couldn't vote. We couldn't, we had to send our kids to real shitty schools. We couldn't live in good neighborhoods and good districts. We had jobs where we were referred to as servants and help and boy. And for us now, in an age where we're actually getting some liberation and some vocal freedom expression, for us now to basically show a prejudice towards any other group of people or any other human shows the level of ignorance that we still hold. It shows that we don't even take our own civil rights for value if we have the audacity to deny someone else civil rights. People feel like I feel this way because I'm a gay male, and they say that if you were a heterosexual male, you wouldn't feel this way. I don't know if that's true. I only know of what I am now, right now. And I know that I would have never chosen to be black. I would have never chosen to be a male. And I for damn sure would have never chosen to be gay. Black, gay, male in America are three things I would have never chosen to do with my life or to have cast on me in my life. But I look at them as a blessing because being a black male, I'm made from a cloth that is strong. Being a man, I'm made to support and uphold the moral fiber and values of this world. Being gay, I'm made to love and understand love in a different area that is outside of what society's stereotype of love is. As far as the church goes, I really find it hard to believe that you people call yourself God-fearing people. That you call yourself people who uphold the laws and the love and the virtues of Christ when almost everything you do is against the will of God. The will of God is to love your brethren. It is to encourage your neighbor. It is to honor each other as if we are kings and queens. Yet you destroy people and you cut them down because they are not using the same ideologies as you. Instead of bringing them to Christ so they can learn Christ, you push them away so they fear Christ. And I don't for the life of me understand how so many of you get on a bending knee and pray, but your heart is just so filled with hatred and so much negativity. And I understand that a lot of things are are inherited traits. But when do you realize that we as a people are in no position to to ostracize anyone when we're just now getting the strength to actually enhance us as people? You know, black families will accept their son if he's a drug dealer. They will accept their daughter if she has 5 or 6 children by 5 or 6 different men. They'll accept their nephew and grandson if he's got a penitentiary record. They'll accept anyone and just be, oh, that's still my son, that's still my boy, that's still my daughter. But if they come home and they're gay, you turn your back on them. Then you shun them. Then you don't want them to be a part of the family. They can't come home for Christmas. They can't bring their lover around. You don't want to meet them because they're living in abomination. So help me understand what you're doing that is so godly and what life you're living in the image of Christ. Because if I'm not mistaken, your whole life is blasphemy. Your whole life is a mockery of what the God we serve is about. President Obama, I support him because he supports change, and he supports the freedom of choice and being who you are. And if you can't support love, how can you expect to be loved? How can you expect to be appreciated? This is the reason now that there are so many young people straying away from the church and religion, because you people are making religion and the church a negative thing. You're making it something that we fear. You're making it something that we hate because it's so negative. How do you shout, scream, and dance on Sunday, but then wake up in the morning on Monday and talk about this person is going to hell because they're gay? Who gave you that right to judge them? Who gave you that right to even speak it with your tongue that someone is going to hell? You know not who's going to hell until you've been judged yourself. And even then, you won't know until you enter those gates. Half the people you sit on that pulpit with might not be there with you. So, while you're telling me or telling Barack Obama you're not going to support him because he supports gay rights, what you're saying is no one should have supported Kennedy with civil rights. What you're saying is no one should have supported Dr. Martin Luther King for getting our people equality in a country where we were so unequal. No one should have supported Betty Shabazz, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks. These people should not have been supported because you're not supporting someone who's trying to make the country a better place to make everyone equal and able to love and appreciate the person they want to love and appreciate. You say it depletes the value of marriage and the sanctity of marriage. Most of you African Americans don't even get married. You have a common law marriage. You don't get actually married. You have your children, you shack up, and you do all these things. And this is mostly in the church. If you've noticed that a lot of African American mothers in the church don't have husbands. They've got baby daddies, no matter what age they are. But yet, I can't have a long-lasting relationship with my partner because you feel like it's an abomination to Christ. Who really destroyed the sanctity of marriage? Is it going to be us gay people, or was it the heterosexuals who destroyed the sanctity of marriage? Because if I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who get divorced. You're the ones who get divorced, who cheat on your wives, who sleep with your secretaries, who sleep with the milkman, who only marry for money, who are fighting for alimony. You're the ones who are doing that. So maybe you should give us homosexuals a chance to get marriage right, to actually put the value back in marriage. So to draw my video short, all I'm saying is before you point your finger of judgment and say what someone shouldn't have, remember all of what you wouldn't have if someone didn't support a change and a choice for you. This is my message to the church. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a whole lot of hate mail, a whole lot of, crap behind it, but I'm a strong person. I know my God. I know my God. I know my heart. And I know that I can't segregate or y'all get what I'm saying. You understand me. So yeah. If you're not going to vote for Obama, don't vote for him. If your reason for not voting for him are something as cold-hearted as love and equality, maybe you shouldn't vote at all. But hey, everyone vote. The elections are coming up. Whoever you vote for, vote. Make it count. We need these votes. We need this. We need it. Alright, that's it. Look out for my next video. It's going to be segregation amongst the gay community, dealing with masculinity and femininity and the stereotypes that we inject into our community from the heterosexual stereotypes that are already placed out there. Lance, on Twitter it is Lovedrained, LOVEDRAINED, Lovedrained. What else? Facebook, Harvey Dent. I've got too many friends, so I'll be making a fan page, I guess. I'll make one of those, whatever. Look me up. Give me ideas. Comment. Inbox me. I'm all for it. I take the hate and the criticism. I take the positive with the good and the bad. So, hey, hit me up. Can't wait. Hope you guys like the video. Subscribe. 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 Subscribe.